The dust of the road rises to meet you, wanderer. Welcome to Star Camp. This place has been walked by many, and this copse was hollowed ground once. We maintain it. I am Kilgaren. I am unfamiliar with the title the Knave of Coins. But as I understand, it grants me responsibility for this camp and its travelers. I know the lands and shadows and winding paths the travelers use. I heed no law or creed of property. For that, I am given leadership. When others feared to even speak to Fae, Grim came and introduced me to the travelers. Ever since, a more stalwart ally I cannot think of. You are young among our number. I would not color your perceptions of the Hierophant with my own. We are many things, but what the travelers are to most are thieves. We follow our own way. Then Grim has appraised you and found you of worth. But there is another you must appease. Our guide. The anonymous Hierophant. Go to the Hierophant shrine in our camp and pray, as all travelers must. We have many freedoms, and one chain. A traveler lives by his or her hands and guile. You must do the same. Trader Hayden sells items to supplement these skills if you need. Travelers have clever hands, but they are useless without the Hierophant, whose eyes guide us, a gift upon which we've come to rely. To receive the Hierophant's visions, we are commanded to pray at their shrines, and there are many who readily comply. May the wind be at your back.
Heroine Colt's been teaching stealth skills for years. No better instructor than her.
Have a rest, lass. Elaine Dark knows everything that's to know about Star Camp. Speak with her if you need information.
Need an answer or a rumor? You've done well to come to Elaine Dark. I hold on to whispers and secrets, in case they're needed. Now come, fellow traveler. Ain't much like a bit of gossip to soothe the tongue, isn't it? It is a quiet little bend of wood. Isn't much in the way of cities out here in Dalentarth, so we make do with what hamlets we come across. Odd one, that Kilgaren. Then again, never met a sensible Fae. See, the thing is, she knows the paths and secrets of these woods like, well, a Fae. And I'm glad she's running things here for that. The Hierophant's eyes see for all the travelers, and the Hierophant's words speak for all the travelers. There's other rumors of late, though, that the Hierophant's eyes can't see so well, and the words aren't true any longer. We go from place to place, such as it pleases us. Do some trade and tinkering too, if there's call for it. We're much loved by the common folk, so it's said. But love and trust are two different things. Can't stay in one place long. those.
Willing to bet some coin? You've got a gambler's gleam in your eye. Care to dice for some coin? Not much to disrupt the tranquility of the woods out here, though I hear a graven hand is looking for able bodies. Never met a fae quite like her. She doesn't have a head for gold or knows any value, but she can steal the fangs off a bar guest. There aren't many who know how the travelers started. Wouldn't be surprised if that knowledge was completely lost. Care to play again? Let me know. Willing to bet some coin? You've got a gambler's gleam in your eye. Care to dice for... Well, now I like to keep things simple. Only 2 dice here. We could play high roll. Whoever rolls highest wins. Of course, there's also range roll. You pick some numbers to roll within. Higher risk, but bigger reward. You mean these dice? Oh, silly Rose. I grabbed the wrong pair by mistake. The balance on these is a little off. An honest mistake. Glad you noticed. These dice are much fairer. Very well. What do you think the dice will show? Very well. Let's see what the dice show. Care to play again? Let me know. Well, looks like Rose is the favored one today. I'll take what's mine, thank you. Care to play again? Let me know.
Need an answer or a rumor? Now come, fellow traveler. Ain't much like... May the ground be soft.
Welcome to Star.
Have a rest, lass.
Yeah? What's a wanderer like you want, cutting tongues with me? Ain't no merchant, Burke. Life under the stars, warm nights. A man could do worse. And we're close to civilization, if we need be. She may not understand everything about us, but she watches over everyone in camp. Star Camp is lucky to have her. We're the ones that survive everything. Stragglers and beggars. Be it war, unrest, or famine. It pays to live on your feet. Pleasant travels, Burke.
I have spent my years in Dalentarth learning to imitate the ways of the Fae. If you need to improve your ways of stealth, I can help. The woods are quiet here. We're far enough away from prying eyes, at least. I learned all my skills from Krilgarin. The Fae are usually not forthcoming with their knowledge, but she seeks to help all. The art of teaching stealth is no easy task. More than any other learning, it requires patience,
For if you fail to learn, the effects can be disastrous. Once the stuff of legends and ballads, when walls and nations crumble, they'll still be singing of us. Where the shadows dwell.
Willing to bet some coin?
Always open for business when the road is your marketplace. Are you looking to buy items or sell them? The lodge is a bit of an odd place, run by a pair of brothers deep in the Shi. By all accounts, they just want to help those passing through the Shi. Odd. It's a quiet camp. If you're looking to gamble, Rose Baden enjoys playing dice. Krilgaren is a good leader for Star Camp. Most here are new to the travelers, and she guides them from danger. The travelers aren't highwaymen, regardless of what you may have heard. We're a family, a people. We stick with each other. Always looking to make a bit of coin?
Greetings. For your coin, I can help you improve your stealth and hide your presence. Where the shadows dwell.
Hello there.
Welcome to Star.
What prays before me? An eddy in the river of fate, a cacophony in the song of Amalur. Your presence is unnerving, but you have come and prayed, and honored our creeds. You wish to make yourself a traveler? Then ask me for my portents. For true trust, for true compliance, the Hierophant must have no weakness, nor fault, nor lapse. In other words, the Hierophant must be no one. The price to admit you is great. It will take 3 treasures to balance the burden. First, there is a noble, Elfwig Grilrakas, staying in Dyden Hill. Steal his medallion. Then, in the nearby mission, claim the pall of the dead Saint Edric's. The last are Drog's toothpicks. We have contacted their owner, Gunnerfrode, to buy the items, but you will steal them instead. It is the rather valuable bauble of an old noble family. Rather mundane, but worth much coin to us. The daggers used by the fabled Jotun Warmaster Draug, though they were not his weapons, as the name suggests. It is the burial shroud of Saint Edric. There are many collectors of relics who hunger for these artifacts, and pay dearly for them. Yes, some final warnings. Elfwig Grilrikas is a fastidious man. He will not suffer an approach, he can see. The pall of Edric lies in his tomb, which is under many eyes. Wait until none are near before you claim it. And last, Gunnerfrode is shifty. He will not have the daggers on him or near him. Be warned.
You again. Some advice. A healer never likes to... Goodbye. There you are.
Get away from me, you damned nuisance. I'm Elfwig Grilrikas. I don't need to put up with the likes of you. No Grilrikas should ever have to deal with one as base as you. Be gone!
It's odd. The boggarts cleared out not long after you showed up. There's my poor duck over there, doing better, never mind the sour look on his face. St Hadwin's is due north in Glendara Wood. Good folk there, the brothers. All right, all right.
Isn't my wife a drop of smiling sunshine? He can be warden, fine, as long as I don't have to do it. I'm sick for a few days, and Esme moves every chair and table. It's too clean. There's too much light. Well, it's over. Now we can just sit back and wait for the next thing to hit us. If we're lucky, it'll be trolls. Well, all right.
Rilcast, you'll never have to deal with one as base as you. No, Rilcast, you'll never...
Thaddeus, dead of the plague.
Isn't this a blessed day? The sun, the birds, the clean air. Mitharu's works are great indeed. Father Atea hasn't come out of his room in days. He does this often, vanishing completely into his work. Bless you.
It's always nice to see a passerby. You're the traveler I'm waiting for, eh? Shall we get to business? Run by the travelers. Bunch of damn thieves. Lost nearly everything while dicing to them. Our house is leasing me this shirt for 1/3 of my wages, and it's got holes in it. The Worms know talent when they see it. I practically run this lodge for them. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, stay away from the star camp up the road if you can. Don't listen when people tell you that travelers only value the freedom to do what they wish. They also value what's in your pocket and whatever else they can take from you. And that includes stripping your shirt from your back. See you around.
I hope your search for the truth is leading you down a righteous path. Nefaru, no. I know only what I've seen from this hill. The Fae are a wild race, inspired by the intimacy with the natural world. We at the mission marvel at this relationship. Occasionally Father Eter would play host to a visiting summer court Fae, but I know nothing of the meetings, except that many of the brothers frowned upon them. 5 years in the swamps of Cluricon was enough to rid me of my lust for war. I was an impetuous youth, raised by the back of my father's right hand, but I found home here with the others. All we seek is a sliver of peace in this vast world. I'll admit that the eastern lands are beautiful in their own way. Like Dalentarth, the forests and swamps are ruled by Fae folk, but a far more sinister variety. Cluricon should be seen, but I advise that you wait until after the war passes before you pay your ship's passage. Our goal, as set forth by St. Edric, is to find the order in nature, in every blade of grass and curling leaf. For these designs are the authorities' most beguiling. This mission was established 20 years ago. The gardens and fauna pens were Father Eter's idea. He marveled at Mitharu's gifts, the magic in the world around us. The authority is the one true father to all humankind. It is by his grace and order that we are able to survive the trials of this world. He tests us in all that we do. Farewell.
If you're looking for Brother Wolf or Brother Holt, you will have to wait. Both men are out in the wild.
Nice to see you, my child. I hope all is going well for you this day. I have a request. A selfish one, but if you have any spare time? From what I hear, it may be home to some of the best thieves around. I'm probably not the most worldly man, but I know enough to be on alert when I pass their camp. I came to St. Edric's to find peace. Peace and a place to study. It's quite scenic, and nature's beauty has always helped me think better. Puts my mind at ease. So much of the world around us is made of things we can look at, but never see. St. Edric's wants to show us a way to see those things, the meanings in them that go far deeper than their facade. A dense and magical forest, home of the traveller's camp and a place to find lodging or goods if you have need of it. Well, it's Brother Padrick. He's a friend of mine. He left about a year's time ago in search of adventure. Said the monk's life was too bland for his tastes. He mentioned hearing about a treasure only found through a hidden exit from Split Rock Depths, that he might find it if he camped in Haxie for a bit. But such a long time has passed and no word from him. I'm terribly worried, and I thought you might... well, you could check up on him for me? Mitharu's blessings upon you, child. Bless you. Thank you so much. My mind is already at ease knowing you would take on this charge. If it helps, I would begin your search at Split Rock Depths. It is the only place he had mentioned by name. He was always looking for more adventure than St. Edric's could offer him. This made him an ambitious man. When he spoke of traveling and seeing more of these lands, there was always a sparkle in his eye. The man was such a dear friend. He even asked me to go with him. I hold no such ambitions for myself. They are a system of caves running through Haxie, said to have a hidden exit that holds a treasure on its cliff. If it can be found, that is. Towards Haxie and into Split Rock Depths. Begin your search for him there. Another day, another blessing.
Magic is in all... Please, excuse me. I was just doing a bit of research for an old acquaintance, Helen the White, in fact. I hope all is finding you well this day. See you later, then.
again. Some advice. A healer never likes... Goodbye.
We may have made a bargain, but this land is mine.
valiant souls I bring. Of the lords named Ermer and Creth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes. The thoughts in mind of one, the other knows. Lord Creth of Fey Knight's most stoic and grave. Lord Ermer's night hand and shadow, the brave. And genteel Ermer, his equal in might, the dawn to Creth's dusk, the day to his night. Here's the tale of how they stopped a troll. The Maid of Windermere misled its soul. most troubled heart. In nature it was displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the maid Windermere. She motioned to Nyx, and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troubled troll in glee. I shall grant you your wish, and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go.
My father's got the cough.
Can I help you? We'd normally be better stocked, but with the blood plague... Our doors are always open. You're always welcome at the crop. Doctors Guild. Come back anytime.
And so the troll named Nyx to town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split in two the wall, and Creth and Eärmer were surely to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous maid Windermere at play. We know in part what is wrong with this fay. And so, Lord Eärmer shouted to Lord Creth, "Challenge this troll to a duel to the death."
girlfriend. Oh, how I pray my ears deceive me then. So it is true. The doubt in the back of my mind that was clawing its way forward is now here upon me. Thank you. Now I won't have to wonder any longer. Go in peace, child, and leave me to my prayers. Good day.
Hello, Charlotte.
These damn bollocks.
Have a seat.
Back, you imbecile! These robes are woven of Canerot gossamer. You won't touch them.
Come to town for the craft hall?
Greetings. You have completed the task that the Hierophant set out for you, as all travelers are expected to. Well done. What I invite you to join is not a fraternity, not a guild. It is a family, a race, a bastion for those of like mind and talents. All travelers are now your kin, and you theirs. Now, the Hierophant is called for you to serve again. The seer demands, so you must answer. The next task is unique. It involves stealing from one of my kind, Amateur, Lord of the Hunt, fallen member of the Courts of Summer. This is what I can tell you of the task. Pray at the Hierophant Shrine and receive their blessed wisdom. I know of him. He is the Lord of the Chase, a member of the Court of Summer once, a fae of some import. But his title is a thing of artifice, nothing more. We shall show him and the Summer Court that such pomp is meaningless. You must go to the Hierophant Shrine and pray. Only then will you be awarded the knowledge you need to continue. Good luck.
Bet some coin? Willing to bet some coin?
Need anything?
Always open for business when the road is your marketplace. Are you looking to buy items or sell them? Looking to make... Always open for business when the road is... Your marketplace? Are you looking to buy... Always looking to make a bit of coin?
So, you've come to me again, Shade. So competent you were in your last mission that I've prepared another for you. You will steal Buru's boots from Amater, Lord of the Hunt, once member of the Court of Summer. They are ancient things, a rare item to be so treasured among the Fae. Though their enchantments work only for the Fae, they are still highly prized. There has not been word of the Lord of the Hunt for some time. When I scry for him, I only see portents of his herald, Ergaze. The road to the boots lies through her. You must seek her out in the She and learn where to find Amater in the boots.
Another berk off the road, eh?
I have spent my years in Dalentoth learning to imitate the ways of the Fae. If you need to improve your ways of stealth, I can help. Bear the shadows well.
toss some dice? You've got a gambler's gleam in your eye. Care to dice for some coin? In high roll, we each roll 2 dice. The one with the highest in ranged roll, you pick a range of numbers that you think the sum of your dice will fall within. Very well. What kind of game do you want to play? Aye, then let's toss the dice and see what comes. Care to play again? Let me know. Well, looks like Rose is the favored one today. I'll care to play again? Let me know. Why not rest a moment and toss some bones with old Rose? Never know when luck will kiss your dice. Very well. What kind of game do you want to play? Aye, then care to play again? Let me know. Well, looks like Rose is the favored. Care to play again? Let me know.
Well, you've got a lively bit of swagger about you, traveller. Fancy on helping me with a bit of work? It's keys I need, Burke. Prison keys. The travellers are getting locked up in record numbers. I'm not one to sit around with my mouth agape. Getting these keys could save a traveller from the noose, but to get them, you'll need to get to jail yourself. Talk's one thing, Burke. You bring me those keys, and then I'll know that you decided to do it. Pleasant travels, Burke.
Hello. What do you need today?
the gods, somebody finally came. Tell us, are you from Gorehart or Dyden Hill? How many warriors travel with you? It seems you're not the assistance we requested, but don't think me ungrateful. I could... Canarok could use someone of your particular skill. I'm doing my best to save this town. I'm sure you can see that. The town was built for those who made their living harvesting silk from webwood. Though dangerous, we had the bridges and magic to guard us. Unfortunately, that seems to have stopped, and we don't have the people or the defenses to hold out indefinitely. Those that make their living taking the webbing from the wood so we can process it. Most of them didn't survive the first spider attacks. The old forest is home to countless spiders. I've heard of a time when it stretched from here to Odorath. Legends say that there was even a terrible wraith named the Widow who ruled the spiders. But such is for children's tales. We sit on the border to Webwood, most of us silk farmers. Normally, we rely on our bridges and an ancient summer fae aura to guard us. But of late, what defenses we have are failing. These monstrous spiders strike at us from all sides. They've even gotten as far as Yolven. A week ago, a team of hunters was led by the village's chief defender, Barton. We need someone to go find him and his party. Good. I have more information to give you regarding Barton and the hunting party. But let's not give anyone false hope. And these townsfolk are growing hysterical. Meet me on the southern bridge and we'll continue our discussion. They are a strange, mincing people. No sense of themselves or how others perceive them. They're just too caught up in their own nature. He's too new to our village to have already given his life in its defense. But I fear it may be too late to save him. The spiders. We've had an uneasy existence on the edge of Webwood. But never have we had to fear for our lives so. And our greatest warrior, Barton, is lost somewhere within it. We need you to find him. Good hunting!
You came from the wood? I almost can't believe the last time I was in there. It was when the spiders first came. Sorry, I forget myself. I'm Jennery Vorna. I gather reagents for my wife Silveretta, Canarok's mediciner. My wife? A damn wizard at the alchemy bench? Or a damn alchemist. You know what I mean. It was something that my old dad used to tell me when he wanted to scare the daylights out of me. Watch you don't go too close to the webs, Jen, he'd say. The widow will have your eyes for supper. I always thought it was just a tale. I harvested the silk of that place for 40 years. I know its ins and outs. It was never a completely safe place, but few really are. But I have never seen the spiders act like this. They never broke into a man's house. They never crossed the bridges. Mind the web.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Thank the gods. Someone from the outside finally made it through. I thought we'd be... well, I never thought I'd see a new face again. But it's good you're here. I'm Silveretta Vorna, the village mediciner, and I need your help. My dear husband, I know he thinks himself useless, but the deer has been essential in helping me keep this town in health potions and anti-venom. He's an eager man, eager to have us all leaping to his call. Though who knows how long the village will last with such a leader. It's an old, old story. My grandmother used to tell it when I was young. It's supposed to scare young ones away from Webwood. They said that the widow ripped out her heart when she first found love, and that she has her spiders rip out the hearts of all who dare pierce her wood. Even the wondrous Dalentarth has its dark places, but the silk we take from these spiders gets a fair coin elsewhere, so here we stay. But recently the winds of the wood are darker, the air more thick, and now the spiders have besieged us. It's as though the witch has finally come. Normally I keep a stock of antivenom at hand for when silk farmers get bitten, but with the recent attacks my stores have been emptied. There's not much to the potion, but because we've been in Webwood for so long, we are more sensitive to the spider poison than most. So there is an ingredient I still need, the poison glands of the spiders themselves. I'll need someone to harvest them. Good. I'll need as large a batch of the potion as I can make, so 15 glands or so will be needed. In the maws of the beasts that hunt us, I'm afraid, the only way to get the glands is to kill a spider and take them. It's no easy task, but the town needs this potion soon. Stay safe.
Potions, find my wife, Siluretta. Beckrey, the inn, but don't look to me for anything. I've nothing, mind the web.
work.
wrong place at the wrong time, like me. No offense, but I've not much interest in talking or listening. Doesn't pay to get too comfortable with people in this town right now. Why are you wanting to know about him? I don't go asking you about yourself. You could return the favor. Nasty place. I'd get as far away from it as I could. Survival is my concern, not who leads Kennerock. He's human, and all that entails. A story for children. There's not much more to it than that. Do you go talking to all strangers, asking about their lives and who they are? Finally.
What are you bothering me for? There's a lot I need to do, stranger, so if you've come on business, you should make it quick. The forge is hot if you need to use it, and I've a few items I can spare, but we'll need them soon enough, I'm sure. Just about the only damn thing that keeps the town from falling to pieces. Literally, it's a blacksmith's job. I can't say I know much about it, besides the stories I heard when I was a boy. I spend most of my time in town as the handyman, but it's almost as if the stories are now true. It's like the witch has come back. Goran is decent from what I've seen. No reason to think he's not the man for the job. Don't let my mother hear you. You'll have a mouthful of salt and your hands full of cold iron before you can reach the door. All my life it was just a tale the old ones would talk of when night fires were nearly out. But it's becoming real. The widow is real. Keep safe.
Does no one else see the widow? The widow is coming for us, and her brood comes with her. We'll be food before nightfall. We can't hold this island, these few buildings against them. I run the inn here in Kennerock. Nice, respectable way to make coin, unlike those foolish silk farmers. What are you thinking? That we asked for this trouble by living here? That we're somehow to blame for this? What did any of us do to deserve this? What could anyone do to deserve this fate? Maybe if the inn was in a fit state, but there aren't any rooms for rent right now. You're welcome to sleep if you can find a spare bit of floor. She's as old as Webwood and twice as menacing. She's the devils of this forest incarnate, that's what she is. I heard tales of war and demons, stranger, but none as chilling as the widow's. And now she's coming for us. How most in town made their living before the attacks, collecting the webs from the wood and weaving it into cloth and such. Damn scavengers.
widow spare you. Hello, stranger.
Stranger, I heard you aren't afraid to pass through Webwood. What I wouldn't give to be like you, to leave this place. I haven't seen my home in weeks, and I fear something horrible has happened there. My parents loved the wood, genuinely. There was no war, there was no worrying. It was a simpler life for them. They were not from here. They didn't know the danger to our farm, to our lives. My family was never that familiar with the history of Webwood. When we were fleeing from the war, we didn't have time to learn the old stories. But that's all they are, stories. There's no reason to believe in the widow any more than that the sun might fall one day from the sky and crush us all. I am not from the town of Cannerock. Not properly. My family... Well, I came from the east, from a small farm on the edge of Webwood. It's a strange man that asked to be in charge in this situation. But we'll need to coordinate if we're to survive this. That's just it. I don't know. I came to Cannerock some days before the first attacks. I was stuck here. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, stumbled into Cannerock a few days later. He was tight-lipped about my parents at first. Then he said the spiders got them. Now he avoids me, avoids everyone. Something happened at the farm, but I can't bring myself to find out what. Thank you. I will give you whatever I have. Just bring me news of my mother and father. I need to know what happened there. At Toff Farm, I need you to find out what happened there. I lost contact with my family when the spider attacks stranded me here. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, made it here a few days after the attacks began. But he won't give me a straight answer about my parents. I fear the worst. Safe journey.
What are you bothering me for?
Not much to say, stranger, even if you feel like talking. That's what I'm called, and that's all you'll be getting out of me. That doesn't concern you, and you best stay out of my affairs. Finally.
Speak with me a moment while we're away from prying ears. Cannerock is looking to me for leadership, and I'm more than happy to give it to them. However, if Barton returns, that all evaporates. Let me put it this way. It is for the best that he is dead. Do you understand? He's a stubborn and superstitious fool. He'd have the entire town chasing shadows instead of harvesting riches. Barton has survived worse than this. I want assurance that he won't return to rob me of my newfound status. So here's my proposal. Confirm that Barton is dead, whatever it takes. I'll pay well for your help in this. Unlike Barton, I have some sense of what leadership really requires. What are you talking about? I merely asked you to find Barton within Webwood. Or what's left of him. Now, are we finished? Canarok has need of me. I'm a very important man, you know. Good hunting!
You there? Did the Warsworn send you? It's about damn time. I've been rotting in this forest for near a week, and Jory's dead. The trolls are much worse than we thought. We thought rock trolls were bad enough, but these are mountain trolls, twice as strong and very ill-tempered. Sworn to war, we are. Swords for hire. Not a bad way to make a living if you know which end of a blade to hold. Foul brutes. Unbelievably strong. Twice as strong as everyday rock trolls. And now they've come to Haxie. When you come across any, try to get in close. The belly is where they're tender. Slip a blade or two in there and they won't be on their feet for long. We came through training together. No one could outdrink Jory. One time, I remember he actually managed to... You know what? It doesn't matter. Bastard's dead. Hell of a time we had, though. He was one of the good uns. Oh, excellent. Look, we meant to take care of the situation, but things got out of my control. One of the mountain trolls killed Jory. Anyhow, I'm glad someone arrived at last. The mountain trolls must be stopped. The one that got Jory is still at the camp we made out here. If you can take care of this, I'll be able to retrieve Jory's belongings from the camp. I promise you what's left of his sword as reward. All of them. I think there are 5 wandering the surface, including one at our makeshift camp. The contract was to clear the forest. Do that and I'll be able to return home with honor. Try not to die. Well done, friend. Well done indeed. I know in time the trolls will return, but at least now I can make it back to Shieldring Keep with my head held high. Here, take this. It was Jory's sword. Broken now, but she might be mighty again if a skilled smith wants to make her so. It's what Jory would have wanted. I wasn't able to complete the contract, but since you have, you best get your own eye back to Shieldring Keep and turn it in. Off with you then. Later then.
Castellan Delphric has given you a solemn task. I hope you conduct yourself appropriately. Things were different before the war. We've traded piles of gold for the lives of all those pledged. Now, as a pledge shield, you're truly one of the Order. Any war-sworn keeps your home, and all shield sisters and shield brothers your allies. The last poor souls who tried it came to no good, did they? A shame. But profitable for you. Here's the pay. On with you.
Sworn to war?
You've had your bit of wisdom from me, now leave me in peace.
What is it? I suppose it's lovely outside. I love the open air. All right.
Commissary? Need gauntlets or a fine sword? Swan.
War Swan.
stone etches each ballad in memory. Hail, we sing of Morocco, last of the water-born isles now gone. Hail, we sing Morocco, majesty our mantle and courage our sign. Hail, we sing Morocco, death to Ferrara, who wore but lies upon him. Death to the betrayer, whose lust beheld our glory. Death to he who took our beloved treasures and hid them from our eyes. May the treasures of Meropis outlast them. When mountains fall and seas rise up, when all the courts have fallen. May the stones sing your song to
Can I help you? Hello. You're always welcome at the Crofters Guild. Come back anytime.